Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got to work on setting up our new port area. Brought in the rail. And set up two loading bays. One to bring in coke that we're using for fuel for the ships. And the other one to be our export for the natural gas to go where we're going to want to process it. And then we built our ship, this big old tanker ship, and we set up our waterways, which is essentially the rails that the ships run on. Because the way that the kind of ship modification was hacked into the game was to basically make them like a railroad. So we have that set up. We have a loading area. Off screen, I added in this little transfer junction. Because we have this that runs along the shore, which is where our actual, docks are going to be. And then I have a bypass, because if we have like a ship sitting here, for example, another ship coming in is going to need to go around and head out, or come into the other docking area, so be able to come around and then slide in here. So that should hopefully work. Alright, so what we need to do next, I think, is to get the port built over here, which we needed some more landfill. We have nests over there we're going to need to destroy, so we're going to head over there and we're going to get to work on that. That's what we're going to do. There is actually one thing that I need to fix first, because it annoys me. There we go. No, yeah, we're going this direction. Okay. So the ship is going to come up here and slide in here. And then that's where it's going to be. All right. Get the landfill. Set up there. Okay. So, let's start laying out this wall. Unfortunately, the wall's gonna have to kind of be up here. Oh, actually, no, we don't want to lay in the wall just yet. So I need to lay in the power lines. Right. I forgot about the power lines. I made the power lines, but I forgot to actually include them. Or put them down. Alright, here's our floating electric pole. What we're going to do is we're going to connect it up here. And then we're just going to run it along this section of the waterway. Is that going to be too close? That might be too close. Hold on. I don't want the ships bumping into them. It should be wide enough. And I have something to deal with here. Just a second. Alright, and then we have our actual land power pole. There. Okay, so we can now supply power to the wall. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to turn off my roboport because I don't necessarily want to build this just yet. Okay. Let me actually get out of there to turn that noise off. Okay. Go ahead and... Well, that's what the gathering turrets are going to be for. Now, the thing is, we're probably going to want to set up a little tiny robot network. Okay, is this where we want to turn south? Yeah, probably. Oh, another one over here. Oh, that's an old one. Okay. Yep, as I realized trying to do this from the map without an actual radar here yet doesn't really work. Okay. Hold on. We're going to need to landfill this. Well, maybe not that far, but it'll... It'll function. All right. There we go. That's going to be our wall. There you go, and that will provide it power. Let's make sure that that does what I want it to do, and it does look like that does what I want it to do. Very good. And this is probably pretty short for a boat route, but it'll be fine, because I probably could have just built the wall straight across here and extended the rail up through here, but it's okay. I wanted to do some boats, so we're doing some boats. Oh, I need to make a bunch of passive provider chests. Okay. That's doable. And if we just drift along here slow enough. Wow. I ran out of walls. Oh, that one doesn't have any power. All right. I need to go get some more walls. Where were the walls? Let's see. There they are. Seems I needed a lot more walls than what I picked up. Alright, I don't think we need that anymore. Or that. Or this. Oh, we do need that. That is supposed to go there. There we go. I don't think I really need the laser turrets. But if you're bringing me some, I will take them. But my logistics trash is not empty yet. There we go. Let's wait for that to get hauled off. Yeah, that should probably be hauled off as well. Some of that wood. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm going to need some logistics bots. I'm going to need some logistics bots. There's got to be some lying around here somewhere. Those are construction bots. So where would logistics bots be hanging out? I need, like, some of these old ones, like these guys. Question is, could I potentially make a bunch? Crawler cargo robot. Well, I can make 20 of them. Alright, well, we'll see what 20 will do. We're probably going to need more than that. Yep, make sure that gets sealed up. Did we not have more passive provider chests? No. Oh, are we gonna run out of walls? Oh, we just managed to get that installed. All right. Alright, now what we're going to have to do is install a local RoboPort network. I only have 10 RoboPorts on me. There's a blueprint. All right. has run me out of roboports. Alright, but the other thing that we would need to do is we need to install radars. I'll probably worry about getting the roboports in later. Let's get a couple radars installed. Alright, let's go ahead and put another one at the end of the line over here. Alright. Well, the wall is defended. So, for now, that's good. So what I need to do now is install a port. Right there. And we're going to call this... What, we call that, like, what? Port North? Yes, I'll call this, North, Extraction, gas loading. Alright. So, what we should now be able to do is tell this boat no, Port North gas loading full cargo, Port North gas or North Extraction, Port North gas unloading, empty cargo, and we don't need to tell it to refuel because it's going to refuel every time it stops to unload. I said North Extraction, full cargo. Port North, empty cargo. Yes. Do we know what his capacity is? 250,000. Storage volume 250,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. 250,000. You have another potential gas location up there. We'll have to continue to explore this area. Natural gas, 1.9 million. Oh, that might be a thing we could do. Like build a causeway here and connect that one up. Alright, I'm going to build the same system here. And I just wait for the boat, I guess. Well, actually, one thing I should do is go get some more roboports. Where's my plane? Where did I park? Over there. Because I have a plan. All right. Now, let's grab a whole bunch of those. Yeah, and I probably just made a couple of nests angry. But our base should be more than capable of defending itself. Okay, we're gonna hook that up there. And then we'll run one. Oh. How did I not line that up? How did I not line that up? Ah, those are off. Alright, well, here's what we'll do. We'll do that. Okay, now I want that there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these old bots in here. I'll make a pile of repair packs. We're going to put those in there as well. Is that not close enough to the shore? All right. Where did the pumps go? They're there. Okay. They still not connecting? It kind of needs to be there, doesn't it? I don't have the material to make the pump jacks, so I just burned all of it. Okay. There we go. Now we have some repair tools, just in case some stuff gets damaged. I think we need construction bots to do that, don't we? I might need some construction bots as well. Not that many. All right. There we are. Okay. So, what this will do is that anything that, well, does it let me access anything that these gathering turrets pick up? Is kind of the plan there. And then what we'll do is we'll probably make another little port somewhere and make another boat that'll pick those up and bring them over here and unload them. And then we'll transfer the various artifacts into the home network. So that should work. All right. But we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. We'll work some more on that when we come back. I need to make a bunch of pump jacks. A whole bunch of pump jacks. And get a whole bunch of landfill. Yep. And then we'll work on laying out those pump jacks and connecting all the pipes and seeing if this works. Alright, but for now we'll stop here, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.